Greetings people, 'tis I, 480 volts, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. Alright, so I've, for the most part, I've set my paradigms pretty much back to the way, close enough to the way I had them. We got, our usual stuff. I cashed in some CP, well, I think I did that at the end of the last video, I don't remember. Anyway, it's time to continue on through the area. No, keep moving, Fang. Okay, I'm just making sure that there's nothing here, and there is not. Alright, well, after we beat the last boss, the way is open for us to go to this area right here, this little elevator thing. Which also reminds me of Final Fantasy VII. Elevators like this have been in all sorts of video games, but I don't know, whenever it looks like this, I always think of Final Fantasy VII.
Turning the streets of Cocoon into a battlefield.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cocoon's in our hands now. We gotta save it.
Hope's the optimist now? Oh, goodness. Oh, don't get too carried away. Let's make an equipment change. Let's set decimation as our primary. Should I? Yeah, that's good enough. Not decimation. Sorry, espionage. Saboteur, synergist. Just make sure Hope is a synergist. Let's take off everybody's sprint shoes. I almost forgot this. And let's give them siltstone rings. We're gonna need them. Well, we could technically do it without it, but it's gonna make things a little bit. It's gonna ensure it's gonna increase the odds of our survivability. So let's go through this area. Oh, I love this music. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh boy, that's a big dude. Ooh! Oh, you got left behind, bro. Oh, you're cooked. Or not. Wait, we're gonna take on that thing for a Sanctum Guard? Well, that's stupid. Yeah, now, this is an Adamantulid. We fought one of these already. Yeah, now you have no choice. You have to fight this guy. Now, thankfully, he should be, not terribly difficult right now. Just watch yourself. So let's go ahead and do, let's get some debuffs on him. While, Hope gets us, haste and all the things. I think those are all the debuffs I can really get. I just want to finish getting Hope to get us. Actually, that's good enough. Let's now switch over to try disaster. And let's try and stagger this guy. And yeah, let's just do that. Just stagger the guy, really. But yeah, I've said it before, this music sends chills down my spine. It really just ups the ante with the jeopardy. Let's switch to Cerebus. Oh man, I love it. Anyway, we beat that guy super quick. You gonna kill us now after we saved your life? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Let's go.
Oh man, this is one of my favorite tracks. I need a metal not metal, but like a hard rock remix of this. I guess I have to make one. All right, so that was that. Now, Yeah, so you have no choice. At that point, you have to fight that guy. So better be ready. To be fair, the very first time I played this game, I didn't do that many missions, and I was able to beat the guy. They wouldn't screw you. It's not like they throw you against one of the really big guys. That would be ridiculous.
Even I've never seen some of these monsters before.
Well,
Do they have some other ark we don't know about?
possibly the Ark of the Covenant. We got a Punisher. That's a new weapon for Fang, so she can punish her enemies. It's staggered TP charge, which means that it gives her tech points when she staggers enemies. I'm not really going to use it because at this point, most of the enemies that we could stagger easily, she'll kill before we stagger them. Whereas most of the bigger enemies, like that dude, have a higher stagger point, and it's harder to do that. Now I think that's a new enemy, but I'm gonna try to sneak up on him. It'll just make life easier if I can get a preemptive strike, but it's not the end of the world. I will start with Sab Sab Sin. Come on. Nah, not happening. If you want to pop a Decepticol, you might want to consider it, but I'm not going to. I can get this guy. But this is a new dude. This is Humbaba. But he is a behemoth type enemy, which means when we get him so low on health, he will go into pissed off mode. So, for the meantime, let's just get a couple of debuffs on him. I think we can get D-Shell and Imperil on him. Why are you using Imperil? There we go. Now let's switch over to, screw it, let's switch over to Cerebus. I don't even care. Let's just go all out. Yep, now he's going into pissed off mode. I probably should have done things a little differently. Oh well, it's fine. So, this is what pissed off mode looks like. He gets rid of his debuffs, and you may want to recast him. I'm just gonna go and try to get D-Protect on. And I have to be kind of quick because, you know what? Yeah, let's go back to discretion. I want to get D-Protect on him because, oh, but I also don't want to die.
Stay calm.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, let's keep trying to get D-Protect on him. Ah, he uses Aeroga. It's just, that's the annoying thing. And then that Sunder move will most likely, that Sunder move's mean. Alright. Well, I got poison on him. Oh, I did get D-Protect on him. Excellent. Good, good, good. See, now I can basically stay in Calm Med and just let Fang do all the heavy lifting. With D-Protect and poison, that's gonna help us take him out. And that way, you know, we don't have to give up on the healing. Because this is the problem, is you try to go to a more offensive paradigm, and then he catches you off guard with one of his big bad moves. Like Aeroga, or Sunder, sorry. But we got him.
Be ready for the next fight.
There's probably a more efficient way, ow, yow. There's definitely gotta be a more efficient way of beating him. Probably try Ravager. Probably the most efficient way to beat him, I hate to say, is probably just to not even bother with debuffs and just try to stagger him with Try Ravager and then launch him. Or get a preemptive strike on him. Anyway, what's down here? What's down here is the way we need to go. I think I just popped down here. Yep. Dun, 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 oh, there's more of those big guys. If you want to mess with them, I probably will. Oh, now this is a fun enemy, so that's gonna be, I'm gonna show the battle, but that's gonna be a Humbaba and then some more of those Sanctum dudes. The best way to fight this battle is to get a preemptive strike. Let's switch to Relentless Assault. Let's see if I can, no, they spotted me already. Alright. Really, you might, how many Decepticols do I have? Actually, I could probably get away with them. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Okay, did they... Okay. Let's go ahead and just use it. I got so many of them. Trust me when I say it makes this battle so much easier if you could just get a preemptive strike. Because they're already at half health. And the problem is, when you begin the battle at half health, the Hoon Baba is already going into pissed off mode. But if I can stagger him and launch him, see, he already regenerated his health, but it's okay. So long as I keep him launched, he should be good. Like, we shouldn't have to worry about him doing anything. And my Ravagers will most likely hit him with Aeroga every now and then. Okay, see, now he's taken care of, and then we can just focus on these guys. Yeah, much, much easier. These are core stewards. I've fought them before. Good night, sunshine. And then what? The Sanctum Archangels, which I've also already fought before. Yeah, if you want to try and sneak up on them the old-fashioned way, go ahead. I might as well use the Deceptisol. Like I said, I have 17 of them. I don't have that many of the other shrouds, so I want to hold on to those. By the way, Ether Souls, they restore tech points, so there you go. I almost never use those. But guess what? I'm going to do the exact same thing again. But you've already seen the battles, so there you go. Perfecto. Okay, now we've got easy enemies to deal with. I got a preemptive strike on that battle, and it could not have been any easier. It really could not have been. I'm sorry. I just love that. Alright, yeah, I got more of these big dudes to take care of, so I'm going to do the same strategy as you saw. I'm going to put siltstone rings on everybody. Now these guys, you can avoid these guys. You don't have to fight these guys. You can just walk around them. But where's the fun in that, right? Where's the CP in that? So yeah, I'm gonna take these guys out. But you've already seen the fight, so I won't bother showing it. Yeah, I actually lost hope in that battle, but it's okay. It is worth noting that those guys, pretty much all of their attacks are earth-based, right? They either stomp their feet on the ground, which causes a massive earth shockwave, we got 15,000 gil, or they just straight up use Quake. And what's interesting is if you have commandos, and you use physical attacks with your commandos, say like Fang, her physical attack is her jumping up into the air, got some perfect conductors, jumping up into the air and hitting these guys in the face. While she's in the air like that, she is safe from any earth attacks because she's not on the earth, you see. Alright. Now, I believe... yes, there's a chest that... Oh, I already got that chest. Oh, but there's enemies over there. I can go ahead and take care of them. I might as well, right? Hey, guys. Hi. Alright, I guess it doesn't matter which way I go. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing that way. Yeah, so we'll just go down here. We got enemies there, and we would have enemies here too, right? Oh. Okay, yeah, so it makes no difference which way you go down. Okay, so, we got enemies here. I don't think I have fought that red guy before, or have I? Well, I know how to find out. Yeah, I fought that red guy before. He's a proto-behemoth, and, the thing about him, he's, I guess, created by the Sanctum. So, like, those enemies, they're not fighting each other. So, like, when you go into that battle, they have full HP and they're united against you. So, I imagine, or, sorry, I recommend taking care of the Sanctum guys first. And then I recommend not even bothering with debuffs, just doing Tri-Ravager, getting that guy's, Getting that guy staggered as quickly as possible and then just launching him as quickly as possible. Anyway, what's through this door? I wonder what makes that door open. That we were able, excuse me, to just pass right through. Excuse me. Alright. We've got, oh, you just got civilians over here. That's nice. And a save point.
I want to go home right now.
I'm sorry, kid. I don't know where your home is, otherwise I'd take you.
They're safe in this city.
Probably not.
Why isn't the army doing anything?
Well, they are, that's the
Why
thing.
isn't the army doing
They're kind of outnumbered. You know, it's up to us, Lassie, to handle everything. All right.
Dangerous to spread out, you know?
So we've got an interesting place here. We got a fork in the road. We can go left or right. It makes no difference which way you go. You're gonna have to go both ways eventually. This type of battle right here, those are vampires. They're difficult enough. It's so easy if you can get a preemptive strike like this. Those are Sanctum Seraphs. I don't know if I've fought those guys yet. And a Sanctum Archangel. What I recommend doing is going for a preemptive strike, go after the vampires first, and hope with the right magic spells, your Ravagers can just stagger both of them, and then you can easily take them out. There you go, just like that. Now, have we fought? Yeah, we have fought Seraphs before. Okay. Well, these guys should be easy enough to take out.
And I was just getting started.
Yeah, well, now you just got finished. Alright, so we'll see a few battles like that. Now, like I said, doesn't matter which way you go. I'm gonna go right first. Alright, we got more of the same type enemies. Now, if you want to pop a Deceptisol, go ahead. But I think it's easier to get a preemptive strike on these guys than some of the other guys. I would like those Sanctum guys to turn around, though. Alright. Let's just go for broke. Yeah, so that was 3 vampires. So absolutely try to get a preemptive strike on them and deal with the vampires first. Get them staggered, and then you should be in good shape. Now, this is the way this area works. Alright, well, first off, there's a chest here. We got a couple of blaze rings. It might be. It might be. And you will have to learn to live without Eden. Alright, so the way this area works, we entered through this fork. So this little area kind of makes this strange little semicircle. And then basically both pathways kind of loop around each other in different points to ultimately lead to the same destination. So there you go. I'm going to take... Yeah, I guess there's nothing there. Oh, we got a Tyrant enemy. Now, switch to Sab Sab Sin. If I could get a preemptive strike on that guy, awesome. If not, oh well. But we fought these guys before. Yeah, took that guy out really easily because I got a preemptive strike on him. That's what makes it possible. And doesn't look to be any treasure this way. I've already been the other way. Alright, let's take on these guys. Relentless Assault. Take on these guys. Well, I managed to get a preemptive strike, so that made that battle a lot easier. I mean, those battles aren't terribly difficult, but they can take a little while. Alright, both paths lead to the same area. Let's take this upper path right here just to see. Oh yeah, those guys down there. That's gonna be a fun fight. Okay, so there's a chest over here. Grab it. And a champion's badge, which does what exactly? Gives you tech points when you win battles, I guess, which kind of already happened, but I guess it increases the amount of tech points you get. I don't know. I heard a chest, so... Oh, I think I know where it is, too. It's kind of like above me. Alright, these guys... I can kill these guys without getting a preemptive strike, but it would be so nice if I could get one, though. Nope, not happening. Turn around. Alright, I did get my preemptive strike, and that made the battle so much easier than it could have been. Now. Okay, that up there is an interesting battle, but I'll mess with it in a moment. I want to take a different path. I want to loop around the other side. That battle's blocking my destination mark, so at some point I will have to fight it, but I want to go somewhere else. Let's backtrack a little bit. And let's take this path. Oh, more of these guys. I'm gonna try the same thing. Turn around. Sure looked like I got a preemptive strike on them, didn't it? Yeah, imagine my surprise when I, in fact, did not. Oh well. Oh, we got some new enemies up here. We are going to want to be in saboteur mode for this. So we got these fish-type enemies that we have been seeing a while, but we also got these girls here. Sanctum Inquisitix. They look like they have red eyes. I think those are just, like, goggles that they're wearing. Let's go ahead and cast Libra. They're mean. As you can see, they have Bravera on them. Which is like brave, but even more so. Thankfully, they are susceptible to both pain. I think, yeah, they're susceptible to pain, which prevents them from using physical attacks. So we're gonna try to get that on them. I got it on one of them. Oh, come on now. No. That one. Come on, get it on. Ow, 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 ow. I gotta heal. This sucks, because in the meantime, I got the fish enemies. They're, like, casting all sorts of debuffs around the table, so that's annoying. You know what? She's almost dead. I'll just go ahead and kill her. And then that one's got pain, so she can't really hurt me. Alright, and then we just take out these guys. Are they susceptible to... They might actually be susceptible to pain and fog and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure later on in the game you have access to Pain Gu and Fog Gu, which would hit everybody. Might be, actually, we might already have that. Ugh. Yeah, I wasted time on that battle. Let's look at, Fang as a saboteur. Yeah, she has Pain Gu. Well, maybe I should have been using that. And she has Fog Gu. Okay, well, noted for future reference. I'm assuming that... I'm assuming that hits everybody, right? Yeah, within a wide radius. Okay. I'll try that next time. Rather than manually casting paint on each one and hoping that it sticks. And we got a Libra scope. Alright. Now, up there is a chest. I think that's the chest that I could hear earlier, so let me go ahead and grab it. Wait, haven't I been this way before? I got some particle accelerators. That's nice. And we got them again. And this dude up ahead here is a new enemy, so let's go ahead and deal with him. It's like a giant mushroom. We saw one of those earlier, I just didn't fight it. Let's go ahead and take him out. Alright, this is a Vernal Harvester. He too is mean, however, he is susceptible to both fog and pain, so if we can get them on him, awesome. Unfortunately, he's also highly resilient to that stuff. This is a problem. Come on, a few more tries. Alright, we gotta heal. That's just all there is to it. If you can get a preemptive strike on him and get him staggered quickly. Ow! That's the easiest way to get fog and pain on him. Come on. Alright, let's try espionage again. Come on, I need one of these things to stick. Alright, well we got fog to stick. That's probably the most devastating, is his magic attacks. Though his physical attacks are nothing to sneeze at. So let's go ahead and get pain to stick as well. Ow! Alright, we got pain to stick. Excellent. Now he really can't do anything except sit there while we wail on him. Ugh. Of course, if you get him staggered, then it really makes no difference because, well, he can't really do anything when you're launching him in the air. Alright, and at this point, these are the enemies we've already faced. Though, I'll fight these guys here. Yeah, because that's where the initial fork in the road was. I'm not gonna mess with those guys. I've already fought that battle. So I'm gonna backtrack to where we were. I'm gonna backtrack to our little destination marker, and we'll go from there. Yeah, we'll go down here. And we'll take this path. Okay. Yeah, and here we go again. Yeah, this is the one I started to... I decided I didn't want to deal with that one just yet. So for this one, it should be pretty easy for you to go into this battle with a preemptive strike. So what I recommend to do is that you go in with Sap Sap Sin, get Pain and Fog on, hopefully get a preemptive strike, stagger the mushroom dude, get Pain and Fog on him, and then if you then you can focus on the tyrant. So that battle came with its share of good outcomes, bad outcomes, and more good outcomes. Good outcomes, I got, well, after getting a preemptive strike, I staggered the mushroom dude, put Pain and Fog on him really quickly. Bad outcome, I was not fast enough to stop the tyrant from forging a Centurion Blade. Good outcome, while I took out the tyrant, the Centurion Blade focused on the mushroom dude. Didn't really bother me. And then, and once I killed the tyrant, the blade disappeared and the mushroom dude was still alive. He had barely any health left, and I was able to take him out, score the killing blow, and claim all the CP for myself. But here's another door. I'm sure this one will open just like last time. We won't have any problems. We won't need help from the other side. What's wrong, Snow? Yeah, pound it.
So close.
That'll make it work.
We'll find another way in.
That's right.
No time for that.
Well, I don't think punching it's gonna make it open, buddy. What's going on? Oh, maybe that did work. Open sesame?
Go.
Uh-oh. What's waiting for us?
Gate catch a beat? Hero?
Wait, that sounds like a familiar voice. Oh my goodness, it can't be!
Hey, Snow.
Hey!
Guys!
Hello, guys!
So, Snow, you're a pulseless sea now, huh?
Is that gonna be a problem?
Yeah. Good times.
Then why didn't you tell us?
Because
Why the hell didn't you come and find us?
that would be awkward.
Yeah, we've been waiting.
Yeah, we've been waiting.
But damn, those Pulse Fal'Cie sure know how to pick 'em.
Yeah. Out of all the idiots in the world, they choose this one.
Oh, hey, now wait just a minute. I am your fearless leader. You're not supposed to laugh at the boss.
Oh yeah, snow roast time, baby.
Just like old times, huh, boss?
Don't you worry. We'll take care of the civilians.
And you concentrate on saving Cocoon.
We all will, together.
I'm just glad you guys are alive. I don't even care about the 3 dudes. I'm just glad LeBro's alive.
Now, what's our motto?
Fal'Cie are no match for Nora.
Hope, sorry about that. What's our motto? Nora's no match for gravity! I love this music, but I don't think it's fitting for this scene, but, you know, whatever. Still, it works. Now we got the epic music again. Well, we actually lost the really epic music, but now we got this epic music. This game certainly has no shortage of epic music. Alright, now I can talk to these dudes if I want.
Not much farther.
She said, where's the Fal'Cie? Why aren't they helping us? Well. Alright, well, we got the Antares Deluxe's, whatever, the new weapon for Saz. Well, it lowers his strength, but it gives him a chain bonus boost, so there you go. I may give that to him later. Yeah, I may give that to him later. Remember when I sold a whole bunch of equipment and I said don't sell any of Saz's weapons? It's a good thing. It's a good thing I made that call. Because I'm gonna need a weapon that he's got right now. For later. Oh, now we got dual Humbabas. This is gonna be fun. Probably just start and try disaster and I'll do what I can. Okay, that battle was difficult to beat, even more difficult to 5-star. I did not 5-star it. But what I do is I just start it and try Ravager, just try to stagger one of them as quickly as possible. And usually what ends up happening is that he goes into pissed off mode before I can stagger him. And I just keep on trying to stagger him. Eventually I'll get him staggered, and then I go into Calm Med, because by this point I'm probably taking damage, and I try to stay alive and eventually get him launched, kill him, and then I do the same thing with the other guy. But now we got a Juggernaut. Now I'm gonna show this battle even though we have fought these battles before. I wanna show just how powerful we are with these guys now. So usual, starting the battle off with Sab Sin. We'll get our buffs and debuffs on. Alright, that's probably all we need on him. And, yeah, well, I suppose Well, yeah, that's fine. And then we'll just stagger him. Hopefully before he can use Steam Clean. Ow. You know what? I'm okay with that because I'm more worried about okay, there it is. But it's okay. It takes a while for Steam Clean to actually clean out the buffs. So maybe we can stagger him before he gets said buffs removed. Alright, so now we interrupted Steam Clean. And I just keep focusing on this. Like one more. And then I'm gonna go switch to Cerebus, and I'm just gonna go get him launched. Maybe. There we go. Quite a bit easier than last time, huh? And I got a particle accelerator from that. That's nice. All right, well, now we got a Humbaba and a Juggernaut. Actually, are they one or two? Well, I'm gonna take care of these guys all the same. Yeah, I think they're separate groups. That's fine. At least it's one Humbaba. I can handle one Humbaba all day. When it comes to Humbabas, you may want to consider spamming them with water all day, because they're immune to water, so they won't take damage. But it should still drive up the chain gauge, so I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna deal with this guy exactly as you saw me deal with him before. I actually managed to get a preemptive strike on that guy. Yeah, well, we got two more Humbabas up there, but at least I have some time before, let me switch to Tri-Ravager. At least I have some time before I have to fight him down here! Yeah, they do that. Never mind, the water strategy didn't seem to work. So, yeah, forget that. Didn't seem to stagger them, so there you go. Oh, what do we got now? Oh, roll out the red tiles. Or the... What is all this? It's reverse snowing diamonds. They're falling in reverse.
What is this stuff?
I just said they're reverse snow falling diamonds. That apparently don't want to be touched.
Some sort of crystal?
I don't like this. Is Cocoon falling apart already?
I wonder if that's what's raining down on Pulse.
Maybe Orphan's having trouble holding things together with all this fighting going on.
The clamor of this conflict rouses the maker.
Hello. Nice of you to drop in.
Yeah, but we're gonna stop this ruckus soon enough.
Can you halt the cavalry's charge?
I can try.
Filled with righteousness, they will slaughter Orphan in the name of freedom. Your only recourse will be to deliver them death, swift and certain.
No. Unlike you, they'll listen to reason.
We will see about that. I shall savor the demise of Cocoon from atop the highest seat in all of Eden.
Yeah, well, the higher they
You
sit,
two
the further
shall
they
hurry
have
on
to
the
fall.
heart of our grand capital. Your loved ones miss you so. Come, let's see. Fulfill your destiny.
Your destiny lies with me,
We'll decide our own
Skywalker.
destiny.
Obi-Wan knew this to be
Over
true.
Martandalus's dead body.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. Okay, now I'm gonna do one more thing before we end off this video. But it's gonna require that I make a couple of party adjustments. And you know what? I'm gonna... Oh, hello! Big dude over there. Yeah, let's not mess with him. Now that's not like the little dudes that we saw earlier. That's the like big dude right there. Definitely don't want to mess with him. Now I'm gonna make a bit of a party adjustment, so hang on real quick. Okay. So now, let's just sneak by the big dude, because clearly we don't want to mess with him, right? And, I'm also not even going to mess with those dudes right there. I'm just not going to worry about them. I do, however, see a couple of chests here. Oh, excellent. Well, I like this, too. I like this glass floor. Man, it would be an awful shame if that broke. Here, let's just go ahead and grab each of these chests. I'll start with the one on the right. And it's a plush chocobo. Alright, what's in this one? Wait, what the... Don't tell me I have to fight this guy. Oh, wait, is that glass gonna... No, I didn't think so. Yeah, so he falls down. And I'm stuck here now, and I cannot... Well, actually, no, I can go back. I can go back. But, he took the chests with him. Yeah, so you can only get one of those chests, and the other one is gone for good. However, theoretically, if I took him out before grabbing the chests, would I be able to, still get it? Well, let's find out. Let's quit the game. I saved right before this. And let's reload here. Yeah, we're gonna attempt to take this guy out. Now, I have a special setup for this guy. Let's just wait. Okay, got a special setup for this guy. First off, so we got Saz, Lightning, and Fang, alright? Let's look at our paradigms. We have Synergist, Commando, Saboteur, 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 Ravager, Ravager, Saboteur, and Commando, Commando, Commando. Alright? For equipment, Fang has Warrior's wristbands all the way around. Lightning has Connoisseur Catalog, Collector's Catalog, and a Growth Egg. And Saz has Warrior's wristbands, Warrior's wristbands, Warrior's wristbands. But I'm gonna make a change to his weapons. This Pleiades high powers that we picked up a while back. I'm gonna go ahead and give this to him. Now, as you can see, it drastically lowers his HP. But it also raises his strength by a fair amount. Well, I'm going to upgrade that. So first, I want to go to the shop. Oh, by the way, we got this new shop, Sanctum Labs. Yeah, you can buy Platinum Bangles, Royal Armlets, and Tight Rings if you so desire. I'm going to sell... let's go and categorize all this stuff. I'm going to sell... I got a gold nugget. I don't need to sell much. I got some gold dust. I'll sell that too. I don't need to sell much, but I'll sell what I can. I'll sell these Millerites, Moogle Puppets, Incentive Chips, Credit Chips, and I think that's about all that I really want to sell. I'm going to go into Creature Comforts, buy 72 Sturdy Bones, like I typically do. And I'm going to now go into R&D Depot, and I want to buy up to 4 Ultra Compact Reactors. I have 2 of them, so let me buy 2 more. That should be enough. I think. I hope. We'll make it work. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go upgrade weapons. Now, we typically don't upgrade weapons here. I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to take the Pleiades high powers, and I want to upgrade them as much as they can, which is a very high level, and I will need 33,000 experience to do so. So let's go ahead and find the Sturdy Bones, get 36 of them for the instant 200% multiplier, and then we'll just feed it. I think perfect conductors will be enough. I think, yeah, 10 perfect conductors is just not quite enough, but 11 will do the trick. All right, so now they're maxed out, right? Now I want to apply this Perovskite that I picked up. Now they become the Hyades Magnums at level 13. Now I want to level those up. So give it the rest of my 36 Sturdy Bones, 200%. And now feed it these 4 Ultra Compact Reactors. We are going to want a total of 437,550 experience points. 4 of these will work, and now that's maxed out. And now, as you can see, let's look at Saz here. So his HP drop isn't nearly as bad as it was, but it's still a huge drop. But look at the boost it did to his strength. It made his strength huge, especially with those warrior wristbands. So now we're gonna go ahead with that setup and fight this guy. Now, I'm gonna warn you, the beginning of this battle's slightly luck-based, because what could happen is this guy could insta-kill us with his very first move. So let's hope that he doesn't. But Saz is gonna start out as a synergist, and he's going to get bravery and haste on himself. And if this guy doesn't insta-kill us, I will now summon... I think I might have been... Hang on a minute. I think I was too late. I think he killed my other 2 people. Let me try that again. Yeah, I was just a little too slow there. I'm gonna try that a second time. Because when the Eidolon runs out... Yeah, I was gonna go ahead and summon his Eidolon. When the Eidolon runs out, I want my other 2 characters to be alive. So we'll try that again. I hesitated. I felt it. Alright, bravery, haste. Saz. Technique, summon. Ah! Alright, well, I'll cut to the success take.
Eat this!
There we go, got it. This guy is actually made up of multiple parts. Himself and his 2 front legs. And if you take out the 2 front legs, he falls over on his face for about 90 seconds. However, if you summon literally any Eidolon, he just automatically falls out on his face. It's like the 2 legs fall out. Now, they're not done forever. They will eventually regenerate. It'll take a while. But let's go ahead and switch to Saboteur, Saboteur, Saboteur. And let's just get some debuffs on this guy. We can get the we can get the good stuff on him. We can get D-Shell. We can get Imperil, De-Protect. I don't even care about the damage that is being done by Hinbrut, or whatever he's called. Now let's switch to Ravager, Ravager, Saboteur. And let's just try to stagger this guy. I don't think it matters what you use. Now let's just try to stagger the guy. I just needed an Eidolon to cut his legs out from under him. And I'm not gonna like use Gestalt mode or anything. I'm just gonna try to get this guy staggered. Let's get one more round. Alright, let's go ahead now and switch back to Bully, Synergist Commando, whatever it's called. I didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and apply these buffs to my other 2 girls. And Fang can keep trying to cast... she's going to cast more debuffs on him. Alright, now we'll go back to Ravager, Ravager, Saboteur. And we'll try to get this guy... Okay, we got him staggered. Now let's build that chain gauge up. That damage multiplier up. And Fang's getting a whole bunch of debuffs on him. Let's get it up to about 900. Alright, now let's switch to Cerebus. And let's go... Blitz with Saz. With his new weapons, and the warrior's wristbands, he is going to do massive damage to this dude. And we just want to kill this guy before Stagger runs out and before he gets back up on his front feet. Come on, one more. Alright, we got him. That easy. Well, you do have to waste tech points because you have to... you have to summon your Eidolon, so that is the thing. And I got a platinum ingot. Alright, well, if you're really lucky, like, I mean really lucky, you can get a trapezohedron, which is a very, 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 very special component that will help you, upgrade your weapons to their 3rd and final level. Like third and final tier, I should say. I'm not gonna bother doing that because they're too rare and it also costs way too much money for all the resources to do that. Anyway, 6 particle accelerators here and a plush chocobo. Okay, well, that's all I wanted. Yeah, I don't think it's worth showing, you know, to get those chests. Honestly, just go for the particle accelerators and like, you know, because those are good components. But then the plush chocobo is something you can sell for good money. I mainly wanted to do that just for the sake of like, oh look, I beat this guy. So there. Anyway, we'll end off here. In the next video, we'll actually explore that area in front of us. So thank you all so much for watching. My name's 480 Volts. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Pieces.